Hey, good night. Good
Good
night,
night.
Sisa.
Good night.
How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How was your day?
Yeah, not too bad. Actually, it was a fun day today. I went to church. My elder daughter Jasmine went to work in the morning. We dropped there and then we went to church. And then on our way back, my little boy wants to ever played it with his friends, so they went. They took him, and then I
Wow.
came with just a little one. So we did a lot of fun things. He decided to do so many things. Like one of them is just like doing workout. It's so
Oh, that's
funny.
good.
Like she did everything. Yeah. And then we went watered the lawn, got the guavas, and did some harvesting at the backyard. Yeah, that was really good. With the little one.
Yeah, I think I saw those guavas.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, I should have some of this.
true.
I may
Because
come and visit you and have some fresh ones. Now, I believe you are planting boy too. Boy.
yes, boy.
I think
Yeah,
I saw
and
your hubby last time he came. He posted the
he was so
boy.
excited because his boys are growing and yeah, everything like that, and he was so
Oh,
excited.
that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's beautiful. I had fun too today. Went to church. We have two, you know, church service. One at 8 and one at 10. 8:30 and
Yeah,
one at 10. So our dad and the eldest son went to the first mass, and then me and Stan and the middle one went for the second mass, and
second match.
it
Yeah.
was so good because Stan the for the first time he joined the Sunday school
Wow.
kids, and he acted really really
Yeah, he's
mature,
off to
walking
kindy.
up. Yeah, and then I
He's
was
off
so
to
proud.
kindy.
I was so like proud of him, and I said, "Wow!" And then I asked him, "What did you color?" And he said, "I colored Jesus, and I went to give this to because they bring their little colored, um, you know,
Color cake. Yeah.
photos, and then they bring it up to the priest when the offertory is on."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I said, "Oh, I'm so excited for you, Stan. Now you're starting to understand and being part of that." And she said, "Yeah, I want to do it again next Sunday."
Oh, that's
Ne-
good.
Yeah, he's looking forward now, which is good. Other times we would go, he would just start saying, "I'm hungry" in front of everyone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know how to answer that when he just looks
That's
for
right.
excuse. But anyway, thank you so much. Good night from Melbourne. It's Alberta here, your Islander girl, and Freda. So our theme for tonight is earn more from home while looking after your children or your parents. If you've got parents that need to be looked after, you can also earn from home. So we'll be sharing our experience um, on how this our journeys has been. So I'll share mine first. So I, when I started this business 2 years ago, 2 years ago, and I was on like just 2 weeks after becoming an offshore business owner, I got my first pay, right? I got my first pay, and that time, Stan and I were in the backyard when the notification came, and I was like, "What? How did I get paid this amount?" And then I text Coach Nelly. I messaged her and I said, "Hey, I just got paid. Why did I get paid?" And she said, "Well, that's your 1 day pay in your business." And I saw the amount and I said, "Wow, I've never made this 1 day pay in my healthcare job, a 3-figure pay like this in my healthcare job." And then I that same amount that I got paid, that is my second job, right? My 1 week second job that I used to do. When I saw it, it made me really think, wow, if I can earn a 1 day pay that's equivalent to my 1 week pay in my second job, I should really start thinking about working for myself.
That's right.
And it was so satisfying, and so I was so grateful because I was around Stan, and Stan was only going to going 2 years that time. It was only two, and I said, I don't know where else can, as a mom, you would have this feeling when you have your child at home, and
Yeah.
you earn an income. It's a different feeling and satisfying thing that you experience. And so, Frida, what about you?
Yeah. I started this journey 8 months ago. The first pay was the three-figure pay. It was like just 2 weeks, not really 2 weeks, probably 1.5 week. I didn't know where to go to check this amount of money sitting, and then my mentor was telling me, "Oh, you have to go into the system and check that money is sitting there. It will be transferred to your account probably 24 to 48 hours." I said, "Oh, okay." So, like, I was doubting myself that I'm just become a business owner. How will I get paid so quick? And then she told me, "No, you got some paid." So I went into that system that she told me, and I said, "Okay, that money is sitting there." But she told me a couple of days time the money will go into that account that you have put on your registration papers that you have put. I said, "Okay." So after a couple of days, yeah, I received that 1 day pay. Like, I used to work um, part time, 5 hours in a day. Like, I get less pay than that 1 day
Yeah.
pay that came in. So I was so excited. The first person that I saw was my elder daughter, Jasmine. I saw that, "Oh, I got some money." And then she was telling me, "Mom, you just joined. How can you get paid so quick?" I said, "Yeah, that's the business that we are doing." Yeah, and then that's 1 day pay for that one. And then a couple of weeks later, it went like triple, right?
Yeah,
And then I got
I
um,
can remember
four
that.
figure pay. I was just like 3 months or nearly 2 months into the
two
business, and I
months
got like four-figure pay, which is all over of the money that
fortnight.
I used to have fortnightly in the bank.
I know.
I, yeah, I was so excited. Yeah,
It's yeah, I felt the same too. When I showed my husband, and I showed a couple of my friends. I
yeah,
was so excited to share the business. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I went and I said, "Hey, do you want to see? I just got paid in my online business." And they said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Yeah, you want me to log in?" And I logged in. I logged into my internet banking, and I showed him, "This is from my online business. Can you see it? Can you see it?" And I think they didn't have the interest to see it, but I mean, my husband was, because he
yeah,
was so excited. But my two friends were like, why like, why are you so excited and why are you sharing it? But they didn't understand where I was coming from, because like I don't work much because of my stand. And then they don't have kids, they don't have small kids, they work full time, right? So they don't have that. They're not resonating with what I was
yeah,
sharing. But I was excited about the business, and I said, "Look, the business I'm doing, I can't believe that I got paid, and this is the beginning of bigger pays to come." So they're still watching me. And then there was another close friend of us that he sees me go on live all the time on Facebook.
mhm,
And he came home, I mean, for a visit, and he said, "Alberta, can you really tell me, is that true? Is that true that you're getting paid in that? Is that business paying you?" And I said, "Yeah." "Why?" And I said, "Well, how is it paying you? Is it to a lot of people liking you, or photo and you're getting paid? And I said, no, that's not how I'm getting paid. And then while we were talking, I got a notification that I just got paid, a four-figure pay. And then I said, oh, while you're asking the same question, because we were standing in the outside
Yeah.
next to his bus, and I was like, while you're talking, I just got a notification that I got paid. And then he said, what can I see? And I said, yes, you can see. I can log in. So I logged into my, I did my banking, on my phone.
Yeah.
I logged into my banking details, and I showed him, see, it came from the business that is paying me. And he said, wow, then you should give me some money. And I said, well, we can go and I can remove some money and give it to you. Yeah. So we
Wow.
went, I got on his bus and we went, and I took out a $50 and I gave it to him. And I said, I feel that I have to share this payment because you were just trying to prove something, and the notification came that, I got paid. So I'm so super excited to share this. And every time now and then he keeps asking, so how much are you earning now? How much are you earning now? And the last time I said, well, I'm making 5 figures now. When I make 6 figures, then I'll let you know.
Yeah.
But it's super, super exciting. So to those that are new to our pages, my name is Alberta. I'm from Bougainville. I'm a mom of 3 boys. I also work as a healthcare professional. I work part-time. I used to work 2 jobs prior to this business, but because of the income that I'm making from this online business, I have now, dropped my other second job, and I'm down to one. So I only work part-time, very less hours. So now I'm working 3 days. I might cut down. I'm only, currently I'm only working 2 days now because I can spend more time with my son because of the income that is supplementing my you know my hours already in my job. So the reason why I started this business, I was really struggling with having a child, because here, we're living in a different country. And we're not living in our home country, so we play at stuff. We don't have families to help us with our children. The only place where suppose we want to work, we have to go and leave them in childcare where they can look after them. But then childcare, I mean, daily fee, I mean, daily,
Correct.
yeah. So I saw that instead of, it's just like you're working for childcare. There's no value in it. If I had to keep that second job and keep running for money and letting my child being looked after by someone else, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, to have that quality time and bring up my son and experience all the milestones that he has to have up. Because from experience, the 2 bigger ones have never had really had the experience of motherhood with them, because when I was working back in Papua New Guinea where I had them, I think I was only 3 weeks after I delivered and I had to go back to work. And that's what the normal annual leave is,
Yeah.
2 to 3 weeks. And they don't give us much. So they don't have this thing called maternity. I think it's called maternity, but I don't know what it's called, especially if you're working for a private company, not a government. So
Yeah.
I never experienced it. So my, family, like my mom came to help me out with, you know, the 2 big ones. But when we came here, I started them with childcare because I had to study, and it cost me so much. And that's why I had to send them back home to the village to be with their grandparents while I complete my studies here. couldn't cope with the daily rates for childcare, especially for the two of them.
Yeah,
It
that's true.
was, it, yes, I had to send them back. So when I had Stan, I said, no, I have to look for something that I can do and earn from home instead of sending Stan to childcare, and then I can, I'll keep running to work. I don't want to do that. I have to, look for something. So I was really desperate. And that's when I'm so grateful that our, my coach, Nelly, ad showed up on my newsfeed saying, be your own boss. And then I clicked on it. She guided me to go and watch the webinar. From the webinar, I did my more research. Even a lot of people that are watching us now are thinking we're doing a pyramid scheme or MLM. That's what a lot of people are looking at us, and they're very skeptical. But we're running a digital business that, it's like any other traditional business. Like, if you want to start a canteen or transport business or any business, tourism, it's a business. You have to start from scratch. So our online businesses are exactly like that. You have to work. You have to do the work. We have a system. We have a system that does the 90% of our job, which allows us to, spend 1 to 2 hours only, and then you do our own thing. But we also need to put in the 10% work.
Yeah.
Yeah, in order for it to bring us the 100% result. So that's what we do. So we're online entrepreneurs, we're individual business owners, but we help and support each other, right, Freda?
Yes.
So would you mind introducing yourself and why and what made you look for something online?
Yep. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, Alberta. My name is Freda again. I'm from East Sepik province in Papua New Guinea, residing with my family here in Queensland, a small suburb in Bowen. It's like 260 k's south of Townsville. Living with my family. I've got 3 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom now. Used to be a former banker, but I quit my job 8, 10 months ago, and I'm doing online business as my side hustle or plan B, apart from my everyday mom's duty. Yes, so why I decided to join the online space. So I was at the end of quitting my job. I gave my notice, 4 weeks notice. The 3 weeks was all good. The final week was a mixed feeling. So I said everything that I want to do instead of staying home doing nothing. I want to do something too, because it's very, very expensive living in this part of the world
Yeah,
compared to Papua New Guinea, because we sometimes, most of the time, yeah, depend on our relatives and everything like that, and we've got uh, like everything to get back home. Here it's very, very expensive, and like Alberta said previously, like you are on your own, your family and you are on your own, and you can't go and get credit to your with other people to sustain your living, and it's very, very expensive. So I decided to find something just to support my husband, to pay for little thing like bills or um, getting kids out once in a while, just to help them, um, to like once in a fortnight or once in a month, just little things like that. Apart, I want to just help my husband. So I found something, and then one fine day I saw a notification came into my Facebook. So I click on that notification, and I went straight and put my name and email address. I didn't do a research or anything like that, or go and watch, follow my mentor's Facebook and see what she's doing. Like my gut feeling was telling me that, yep, that's it. So that's what I did. And then I joined straight away. But I paid my registration fee, but I didn't book my coaching call ASAP, like as I just will continue watching all those videos, and within that 30 days period, I was a bit skeptical. Like
Yeah.
I was, because I came from a banking background, and most of the time we deal with scam and fraud and everything like that. And then this online came into my mind. I said, oh, okay, what if I do this, and what if I, and they're gonna scam me, or is it a fraud? But my gut feeling was still kicking in and telling me, no, this is the right thing. You have to do it. If you don't invest in this one, what are you gonna do? So, yep, I got in touch with my husband. Probably is working, and he said, "No, you just finished job. Why? What do you wanna do? Just leave those things." I said, "No, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it." So I didn't tell him. I just went ahead and did everything. So when he came home, I told him that I did this, then said, "Yeah, that's okay, as long as you are happy with what you're doing." So yeah, that's what that's my why, just to support my hubby for little bit and pieces of the bills, and um, to pay, and also to take care of my children while my husband is working on a fly in fly out role. Because in here you have to expose the kids as well to different
Yeah.
activities. So
Definitely.
afternoon activities, I need to bring my son. Like he's more involved in sporting, so one training, if I miss it, he cries and he said, why did you do that? So
Yeah.
I put myself into his shoes. So I said, now I'm gonna just quit the job and attend to the kids. So that's my two very important reason why I jumped online, to help my hubby, to little bits pieces of bills, and to take care of my son and my daughters and their afternoon activities as well. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And I resonate with you because um, I had a similar thing. I didn't. My two boys growing up here, and they kept asking. They wanted to play. They wanted to be take part in the sporting activities. And my husband and I kept putting them off. We said, no, we don't have time because we're doing double jobs here, right? How can we have time to take them to training? And when did we have money to pay the registration? It's double, both of them. So when I saw that, like now I'm having another income source apart from our jobs, now I can afford, to put them in sport. That is why we're so grateful, because just this year we put them, we registered them into two teams, and now they're playing footy. And we've got our time back as well. My husband has cut down on his um, other job. He's down to one. I cut down on my second job. I'm down to one, working part-time. So it is allowing us now time to take our two boys to training, because both of them sometimes they have games at the same time and in different areas. So now my husband has to drive to the other, with the elders, and I'll drive with the second one to the other game. So this business has really allowed us to do that. We couldn't do that before. And now the boys, last Friday we had a presentation, and the coach, they were so proud of, my son, because they said, hey, this kid didn't even play AFL for like 5 years, and he looks, he just came in now, but he plays like someone who played 5 years ago. He's picking up from the beginning. He was like just learning the game, but his speed and, his the ball catching. And I said, I was so proud, and I said, everything happens for a reason,
That's right. Yeah.
God has its own timing. So they said, by next year he'll be a pro. Like they're just predicting it. And my middle one, they said he's just got it. I think maybe he's AFL is for him. So if he is not in the team loses. If he is in there, they win. That's how it is. So
Oh,
they said
that's
you have to register him, you have to register him. But now there's, other teams are also promoting their teams, right? So now
yeah,
it's time to register for next year. So they're thinking, oh, should we register for one tenor Devils, or should we? Because their coach is coming as well. They see us at the field and they coming to promote their team. You
yeah.
have to come to us. You have to come. So we're lost. And I said, it's up to you. Follow your heart where you think
Mm.
you represent your team better or yourself. So these are some of the things that we couldn't do when we were doing our jobs because we were busy running for money, working for money. Yeah. But now
That's
that
true.
we did a little investment, you know, it just changed the whole thing around. And it's something that is gonna look after us for a long time. Something that we can pass on to our children as well. And that's one of the best thing that has happened. So to a lot of people, Frida, a lot of people ask, what do we do? Because they always ask, what are you selling any products, or what are you doing?
We are not selling any products. We brand ourselves. We brand ourselves through social media like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and we attract like-minded people like us to join. Yeah,
Yes.
so
So,
when they join, there's little bit of competition involved in them as well.
yeah. Thank you. So I'll just add on to you as well. So we do attraction marketing. We don't do any selling, no selling of products. A lot of people ask, so how do you make money? Well, we are doing a business. We're doing a business very, very similar to franchisee. Not sure if you're a business minded person, you would understand what we're doing. So what we're doing, we're branding ourselves, and we're running ads, as Frida have said, on all social media platforms, trying to attract people who are looking for legitimate business, right? To be their own, to work for themselves, to be digital entrepreneurs or online business owners, we call them. So, and that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand attraction marketing. So in today's world, in the technology world now, the the trend that is winning is attraction marketing. You can do a lot with attraction marketing than doing a traditional business or going to knock on people's door. I mean, yeah, home to home to sell whatever it is. If it's a service or if it's a product, how do you do that? The only way is the fastest way is attraction marketing. So that's what we do. So we uh, brand ourselves, our stories, our struggles, um, why we want to change our lives, why we're looking for a change, why we're looking to, let money work for us. Because all of these things we've said, we want to spend more quality time with our families. We want to work smarter with the internet, because the internet, social media now is so powerful in
Yeah.
every aspects of businesses. A lot of businesses, a lot of individuals are using social media. So if you have experienced something, you've posted something on Facebook, maybe a product or something, and it was sold, well, definitely you can run your own business online as well.
Mm.
But we're doing the opposite of what you're doing. We're doing only attraction marketing. So we sponsor ads and run it in different countries where we want to attract, I will attract myself, Frida will attract herself. So we attract ourselves, people that are like similar to us and resonate with our stories and our brand. And that's what we do. And then they come in, they set up their own business. We help them, we give them a mentor and a coach, a training that they use to run social media advertising or social media marketing. They do that. We also have a system that works for us in the background. And you don't need to carry loads of products, but you can move with this business on your phone and laptop only. So thank you so much, Freda. How can you tell people that want to start their own business? What's your advice?
Yeah, the simple thing is you register your name and email address on our website, and you can watch for yourself. Like what we are telling you will be shown as well on that 90 minutes webinar. It's not a time waster or you're gonna waste your time. It's 1 hour 30 minutes. Sit down and most of the coaches will share their testimonies as well, and you're gonna watch and see if this is for you. Like I said earlier, this business is not for everyone. This business is for the people who want to change their mindset and who want to work for themselves. So register your name and email address and see that free live webinar happens every Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 o'clock, or the link that the system will send to you got um, replay on that. So you can always click the replay and watch anytime and decide for yourself it's this is for you or not.
Thank you so much, Frida, and thank you so much to those that are viewing us. I'm sure this has clarified some doubts, has educated you all as well. And yeah, if you want to start your own business and it's ringing in your mind and ringing in your always disturbing you, start it. We are more than happy to help you and guide you. So good night, Julian. Thank you for tuning in. Maroon is tuning in from Kokopo. Wow, it's New Britain. Good night to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, Julian. We also have Tabu she or he saying good night, beautiful ladies watching from Pom. I think she. Good night. Thank you so much, Tabu. With that, thank you so much, everyone, and you all have a blessed night and an amazing week ahead. Good night from Melbourne.
Good night.
Thank you, Frida, for coming on with me.